gender pay gap, is it fair or unfair?
I'm the naked cowboy. I'm collecting my thoughts. You gotta do what you gotta do. Everything we do should be merit based. So
Women should get paid more because they have bigger tits.
Yo, you already know we out here today with a brand new video, the gender pay gap. Is it fair or unfair? We're gonna get people's thoughts on it. We're gonna find out what is going on in Times Square, baby.
Society hates women.
Why do you think so?
I don't know why. I think women are great.
So do I.
Okay, cool. I think we should all be more like us.
Gender pay gap, is it fair or unfair?
Regardless of what gender you are, who you are, if you're doing a good job, you should get paid for it. Yamins. I say yamins a lot. So, like, if I'm talking to you and I say yamins, you're supposed to know what I mean. You feel me?
Gender pay gap, is it fair or unfair?
Personally, I think it's fair. I think it's like leveled out recently. I don't ever feel like I've been paid unfairly. So
What do you do?
I work in finance, so I do budgeting for a corporate company. I get to see everyone's salaries at my job, and I've been able to see everyone's salaries, and I've never noticed anything being, unfair because someone's a woman.
Should men be paid more than women?
You should be paid for the skills you bring to the table.
A woman nurse is gonna take care of more of the baby a little bit more than the male nurse. So that's why I'm wondering, like, do you think they should get paid a little more?
My uncle's a nurse, my mom's a nurse.
Yeah. Who do you think is the better nurse?
Like who would I trust to take care of me more?
Yeah.
My mom.
Gender pay gap, is it fair or unfair?
Like some females, you know what I'm saying, are probably not as like capable of doing some jobs like, warehouses. There's obviously some that can, but not some that all could do it. So like you gotta pay the ones that's really getting in the money.
Like, I know that what happens is like they look at the averages, and on average men get paid more, right? And I don't know if that's because, and people say like, oh, men have more dangerous jobs or whatever. So like, I think that in terms of like flat, it should be the same. But I think that like the discrimination between like more danger deserves more pay. I do agree with that, right? So I think it's pay per risk, right? Type B. So like if a woman is going to do a dangerous job, she should also get paid more.
More than the man or the same as
The same. I don't think it's fair to say that someone should get paid more than someone else.
don't blame your race. Don't blame your heritage. Don't blame your sexuality or anything else. Do the goddamn job and win.
So gender pay gap, is it fair or unfair?
My titties pay my rent, so and I have bigger titties than a man. I think everyone, they should be paid not by their gender, but by their performance and how much money they make for the company.
Took those regulations off the backs of those corporations. Sounds like a good idea to me.
What are you doing later? Let's exchange blood tests.
Trump tried to build a wall. That wall would protect us all, as we've seen under the Biden administration. Sounds like a good idea to me. Just supporting Trump is like controversial because we live in a world divided. It's very divisive between liberals, conservatives, Democrats, Republicans. But at the end of the day, it's policy, and we need to make America first. And as we know, the Democrats don't like that.